Plaintiff Sarah Shepherdson says she started dating the defendant after they met online. And once their relationship got serious, she claims the defendant promised to pay for her to get breast implants. However, Sarah claims on her birthday, the defendant broke up with her and canceled the surgery. So she's suing for breach of contract. Defendant Eugene Mazurkowitz admits that while he and Sarah were casually dating, he suggested that she get breast implants for an upcoming bikini contest she was entering. However, Eugene claims he broke up with Sarah because she didn't trust him, and that's why he refused to pay for the surgery. He's countersuing for a surgery deposit.
Start with you.
I met Gene back in November of 2014. We met online and both live in the Palm Springs area. Basically, we went to brunch at his country club, which happened to be around the corner from my country club, and hit it off. And a 1 hour, 2 hour brunch turned into a 5 hour conversation, and things were going very well.
I'm gonna stop you before we get into it. I'm very confused. His country club, your country club, Palm Springs. But we're here for $500. Explain that to me. Yeah, right. Something, I'm missing something. We're here for $577.
Your Honor, I'm here for $5,000.
That's nothing. He's here for $500. He's here for $577. But go ahead.
He is in and out. He's works out of town a lot.
Of course, he's big, real big. So are you. Go ahead.
Anyway, so we'd planned a second date. It ended up that we had a date that literally a half an hour before, after the spray tan, mani-pedi, everything, got all dressed, he texted me and canceled the date a half an hour before.
After what? How did you prepare for your date?
Mani-pedi, spray tan.
How much did that cost?
Not $5,000.
I'm just curious.
So
I'm just curious.
He texted and canceled.
How much did that cost?
$40.
Oh, okay. It could have cost $200. I don't know what rich people pay to go on dates. All right, go ahead. My wife throw her makeup on and we get to going. She does her own makeup.
Oh, she does her own thing, I'm sure.
Go ahead.
Anyway, so he texted, all dressed, ready to go, about a half an hour before the date, and canceled via text. And that just threw me off. I thought it was disrespectful. I think that if you're going to cancel, you call. So that was it. I called it a day. About a month later, while he was overseas working, first on Christmas, which was, we met in November, Christmas Eve, he texted me and asked if I wanted to go out for a drink Christmas Eve. We're both single, and I declined. But in January, he started emailing me and asking for a second chance. And over hundreds of emails, I agreed. And then our relationship kind of began.
You should have told him to call you then. I mean, quite frankly, I believe that's a chicken way to do things. Cancel things, break up. But that's the culture we live in, and it's a very convenient culture that allows folks to get out of things very easily without having to face the pain of a person's voice or getting cursed out on the phone. You just text and then you can block their number so you don't even have to get cursed out.
Exactly.
All right, go ahead.
So when he came back into town, we went out. The relationship over the next few months, when he was in town, we would spend time together, had an intimate relationship. In the meantime, I was training for a NPC bikini competition.
What is that?
It's a national physique committee, and it's men and women bodybuilders.
Got it.
So I had been training for it, so that's a very strict diet, working out. And he had asked via Pillow Talk if I had ever thought about getting a breast augmentation. And I said, yeah, sure, over the years I've thought about it, but to be honest with you, I don't know how you golf or do burpees with big boobs.
Golf or do burpees?
You know burpees?
No.
You know what a burpee is? You know what it is? No. Anyways.
That's rich folk stuff.
Yeah, we don't talk about that overseas.
Yeah, we don't do that in the neighborhood. That's only at the country club. Go ahead, though.
escalated to the point where towards the last month before my competition, my pecs won the chess battle and everything went south, all that I have. And he approached it, sent me an email saying, this doctor in Palm Springs has a deal for the summer because we're slow in the summer because it's 120 degrees. You should look into it. And he essentially said, if you would consider it, I would buy them for you.
Okay.
And
is that how it went? Then we'll get to what actually happened. But you give me some background as she has.
Well, Sarah is exactly right on everything with the as far as from the meet to the. It was a friendship turned into a casual relationship. Got into the conversation of the breast augmentation. I did recommend it to her. I recommended that she should do it to benefit her for her bikini competition and probably benefit all parties involved.
Right. All right. What did happen? You're suing him today for $5,000. What happened?
essentially, after it took me, for one, nobody's gifted me something like that. It's an expensive thing, and I was, I'm not one of those people that take advantage of other people. And
what happened?
Anyways, he sent me his credit card from overseas via text with an authorization. Sent me the link to the doctor. Over a couple weeks, I agreed to do it. There was back and forth about the size.
Spare me the details. What did happen?
Essentially, what I'd gone through all the surgery, pre-work, blood work, mammograms, all the stuff.
You did go through the surgery.
No, I went through all the pre-op procedures.
Mm-hmm.
And he got back into town a couple days before the surgery. I picked him up at the airport. We spent the night. My birthday was 2 days later, which was June 5th. And I had heard some rumors that he was not doing what he said he was doing, and I called him out on it, and he broke up with me on my birthday.
All right,
and
you all
he canceled
broke
the
up.
surgery.
All right.
2 days before.
What do you want to tell me?
Yes, Your Honor. True. I got back into town. We spent the night together.
You sent the credit card though, right?
I sent the credit card. I authorized it to pay for the whole procedure. Correct. She got the pre-op procedure done. Fine. Everything was on track and was authorized by me, and I wanted her to do it. When I got back, like I said, she picked me up. We were together. I had a prior engagement with my daughter. I told her that. I started getting some strange text messages questioning my honesty and fidelity. So I figured, since we're in this casual relationship and friendship, even though I'm doing this for her, why would she think that I was doing anything other? And I didn't really get that. It was a big red flag for me. So I kind of said, well, I'm not gonna start this now and have it snowball into something that's gonna turn out to who knows what's gonna be later. And I ended the relationship, and also I canceled the procedure done based on that. And in turn, I wanted to recoup my money. Well, first of all, I found out that after I broke up with her, that she said it was in her best interest to take me to court to get the money for the procedure. And I was thinking to myself, this didn't really sound fair or right. I could see if I paid for one breast and she had to come back again, to get the other one done, then that would be traumatizing her, and I would probably honor that if that were the case.
Your counterclaim is that you want your deposit back, obviously.
Yeah, I just want my deposit
all
back.
Right, because she didn't have it performed. And you want the money to have it done?
Correct. Well, in California Civil Code.
No, let's start there.
Okay.
If you get the money, you're going to have it done?
I will.
Yeah, that's my question.
Yes.
All right, so he can pay the doctor directly if that's the case.
Yes.
All right, good enough. Now, what law were you going to quote?
Well, it's just California Civil Code 1148 about retracting gifts. And although he only paid the deposit, with the authorization, the pre-op nurse that I was dealing with was going to charge the whole amount on his credit card at the time when everything was fine. I was concerned that he would be incurring interest. So I said, what's the minimum that needs to be paid so that we have the surgery date, which was the 11th of June. And she said, just 10%. And so I did not have his whole credit card charge because I was just trying to be.
All right, essentially what we have going on here is the promise of a gift. And the promise of a gift is not enforceable until it is completed. And so the question then becomes, is the authorization considered a completed gift? Your argument is it wasn't paid for, so therefore I'm retracting that gift.
Your Honor.
Yes?
Can I say that in addition, I took a 6-week leave of absence from work?
And let's stick with the gift. I think you just need to be quiet before you talk yourself out of something. When you authorized her to put that $5,000 charge onto your credit card, you had completed that gift at that time. And so I'm going to grant the judgment, which is to be paid to the doctor. So, because you're not entitled to have anything other than what he promised. So, judgment for the plaintiff. Your counterclaim for the deposit is dismissed. All right, good luck to you.
What happened? She won her case. The judge granted her the award, and I'll have to honor it.
Well, I guess I'm getting boobs now.